For 2 minutes.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I think it's interesting because anytime my colleagues want to defend horrible moves by the Trump administration, whether trying to cut Medicare, cut Medicaid, they keep saying, the people have spoken, without realizing that the people are speaking. That's why they continue to cancel their town halls, because they don't want to hear what the people are saying right now. Costs are at an all-time high. I came down here to tell people that if you're struggling to afford food, you can't pay your rent, the medical bills are stacking up, this bill will make your life worse. Why? To give tax cuts to billionaires and big corporations. This bill sets up major cuts to Medicaid, which 60,000 children in my district rely on for health care. Cuts to Medicare. Steals from veterans, ripping away benefits. Steals from working people and families. Gives even more unchecked power to President Elon Musk and Doge. You vote for this? Go to your constituents and be loud and proud. Tell them that the program that they've paid into and worked on their entire life so they can retire with dignity is a Ponzi scheme. Oh wait, Republicans have been told by their leadership to stop doing town halls. Why? Because the people are pissed off. They're scared. Many have been sold this BS lie that if we just give all the power to billionaires like Elon Musk, we'll all be okay. But I got breaking news for you. The billionaires have always had immense power in this country, and it hasn't worked out for us.
Hi, my name is Suri Crowe, and you are watching the MeidasTouch network. That is Florida Representative Maxwell Frost, who was arguing in opposition of the CR that just passed in the Senate thanks to these 10 Democratic senators who joined Republicans and folded in the face of democracy. But I want to focus on what he said about the people being pissed off. And he's exactly right, which is why the Senate phone lines essentially exploded last week. They shut down with hundreds of thousands of citizens calling in to say enough. And I was one of them. People are rising up. More and more people each and every day are hitting the streets, calling their representatives to say, we have had it. I live in the 2nd Congressional District in Virginia, and my own representative, Jennifer Kiggans, has refused to meet with her constituents. In fact, she is so MIA that people have started posting these missing people posters here. As you can see, missing Jen Kiggans, member U.S. House of Reps, VA District 2, Doge Caucus member, in hiding from constituents. Afraid of Trump and Musk, may be linked to illegal actions, location, city of Virginia Beach, state VA, circumstances of her disappearance, last seen in Washington, D.C. on 1/20/25, may be driving late model Tesla, Virginia license plate, me first. Oh, the shade, I love it. Constituents have been unable to contact her directly in D.C. or her regional office since 1/20/25. Last seen with individuals who pose a clear and present danger to the country and the Constitution, may be experiencing Stockholm Syndrome and cooperating with dangerous elements. If seen, notify the press immediately. Demand she appear at town hall event as proof of life. Then they have a phone number. It says, if you have any information, please call 1-800-MIA-REP. Of course, that phone number, it's a joke. But the point is, so far, Representative Kiggans has refused. She's refused to meet with her constituents, the very people who pay for her salary, her benefits, her health care, the ones that she swore an oath to represent when she went to Congress. But Representative Kiggans had plenty of time to meet with donors at a private fundraising breakfast last week. So a group of people from indivisible.org went to protest, and I tagged along to hear what they had to say about that.
I'm in here in defense of democracy and to hopefully slow down the rise of the oligarchy and tyranny that's just, rampant through the executive branch for sure, and Congress is just lying down and just taking it. They're not using their power, and just like Jen Kiggans.
How do you feel specifically about Jen Kiggans?
Well, she says that she supports veterans. She says that she supports her constituents, but she is going to vote for the continuing resolution, which she did already. And I don't see her as being supportive of people. I see her being supportive of corporations and general those that are in power. And
This morning here as the spouse of a 30-year Marine Corps officer, and Jen Kiggans says that she supports veterans, but what they're doing to the veterans hospitals is horrible, and so many people depend on that. And she's afraid to speak up and represent the people of 757 like she's supposed to be doing.
Okay, so is your main concern the veterans issues or any other issues?
And the evaporation of democracy that's happening in D.C.
Okay. Why are you here this morning, sir?
Because I'm tired of sitting back and seeing all this happening and not being able to speak out. I want to speak to her and let her know what I think, and talk to my representative, and she won't talk to me. So I'm coming out here to let her know what I think about it.
Have you been trying to contact Rep. Kiggans' office?
I've been trying through her office, I've been talking to Facebook, I've been on Instagram, sent messages and called her office directly on numerous occasions and never gotten a reply.
That frustrates you?
It's frustrating. It's frustrating to see what's going on in Washington, to see what's going on. I'm a retiree. I spent my time working and put my investment in this country, and now I'm tired of seeing them tear it all down. So she needs to come and stand before her constituents.
Well, Rep. Kiggans is hidden in the Marriott Hotel behind security and is refusing to come out and meet with any of her constituents, and they've pretty much locked down the hotel. They don't want anyone in there to disturb her for her fundraiser. So she's having a fundraiser, but she doesn't have time to have a town hall. That's where we are right now.
She stayed holed in, hidden behind her staff and the Marriott hotel security, too afraid to come out and face her constituents. By the way, I regularly reach out to Representative Kiggans' office, and I get these boilerplate responses via email where she tells me that DOJ is finding all kinds of government waste and excess with links that go to right-wing propaganda outlets or the White House. So absolutely zero credibility, Mrs. Kiggans. Same with her claim that there was no language in the CR bill that House Republicans passed that would touch Medicaid or SNAP, when we know that the only way for Republicans to find nearly $1 trillion in budget cuts, $880 billion to be exact, is exactly by cutting Medicaid and SNAP benefits. So she is lying. She is lying. And that is exactly why she and her cowardly MAGA Republicans are no longer holding town halls, because they are too damn scared to face the truth and their angry constituents. That's where we are with the entire zombified MAGA cult of Congress. They have completely abdicated their duty and responsibility to be a check and balance on the executive branch. That is what they are there for. But they have just been like, nope, we're rolling back. It's CR that was passed last week, again with the help of Chuck Schumer and the 9 other Democrats. They abdicated all responsibility to control Trump passing these insane tariffs that are getting us into all kinds of tariff and trade wars around the globe. They're like, nope. They had the power to stop him from doing that. But the Republicans, along with these 10 other Senate Democrats, said, no, we're just gonna abdicate that and just let Trump do whatever he's doing, which is destroying not only the American economy, but causing all kinds of global duress. So this is where we are. And more people are getting pissed off and they're taking to the streets. Here's a look at a Tesla protest in my hometown of Tucson, Arizona this past weekend. And by the way, the station that's reporting it is the very first place I worked in my TV news career, KVOA, in Tucson, Arizona.
Carelessly, with no regard to the people that they hurt. And it's interesting when you say, why do you protest? There are so many things. It's hard to choose one. Our veterans are being hurt, our homeless people are being hurt, our children are desperately being hurt. LGBTQ plus population. It's just one group after another, and it's got to stop.
BT Dubs, my best friend, Ashley, attended that Tesla protest with her 13-year-old son, Zephyr, so shout out to them. Very proud to see them in the fight to save our democracy. You know, and this weekend, Trump allegedly threw an Hermes purse party at Mar-a-Lago, purses that cost anywhere from, $50,000 to $400,000 plus, playing golf again on the taxpayer's dime. charging the taxpayer more money because he charges the Secret Service to stay at Trump properties and he jacks up the price. Like, it's so effing corrupt. All of this while people cannot afford rent, cannot afford groceries, are losing their jobs. Also, he and another emotionally unstable, deranged billionaire can get even richer off of our government. And we cannot forget that, people. Elon Musk and Donald Trump and Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg and Peter Thiel and all of these billionaires, decamillionaires are stealing money from us. These tax breaks, they are stealing money from us. And yet they are psychopathically trying to twist the narrative that they are finding waste in government spending, and they have to cut all of these hardworking federal servants' jobs, these public servants, that they have to cut park rangers and get rid of air traffic controllers while planes are falling out of the fucking sky, catching fire. They're rolling back EPA regulations. They have a Supreme Court that ruled that it's now okay to just put shit in our water systems. Literally, that is what the Trump-controlled Supreme Court recently ruled. They're like, yep, we could just have sewage in the waterways. This is where we are. Like, it is so insanely corrupt and gross, grotesque, and they're stealing money from us and trying to make us feel badly about it. Like, oh, Doge is finding all this excess waste. No, because here's the thing. Elon Musk is not a genius. No, he's not. He's never invented one effing thing in his life. He takes other people's inventions and then he buys them and then he cons people. And the money that he makes is off of us, off of the U.S. government. He is a South African, Nazi, apartheid-loving, Sieg Heil saluting, like, psychopath who is apparently breaking down in tears in the Oval Office because his Tesla stock is crashing. So Trump then holds like a used car, whatever, pimp thing to make him feel better. He's not a genius. He's a grifter and a con man who is stealing money from us. Billions and billions of dollars. And I believe that he is afraid that all of these federal agencies that were investigating him and his grift and his con were going to find him out, and that he is going to be discovered that he is not a genius businessman, that nothing about him is genius. He's just a grifter and a con man, exactly like his daddy, Donald Trump. And that's the bottom line. So as I've been saying recently in all of my takes, we have the right to be furious and angry. And people like Jen Kiggans and the rest of her MAGA colleagues, it is their job to be the brakes and the check on runaway executive power. And they have completely abdicated that. Their corruption is that deep. It is a disgusting and dark time in American history. But I believe that the power belongs to the people and that we will take it back, but we have to be activated and we have to understand the grave danger that we are facing. And if we roll over and play possum the way James Carville thinks we should, our freedoms will be gone. And I am, for one, not going to let that happen. And I know the people on this network are not going to let that happen. So as I've been saying recently, righteous anger is a good thing. We have the right to be effing pissed off. All right. Thanks for watching. My name is Suri Crowe, and thanks for being here. I hope to see you back here soon. You can find me on Instagram, where I hang out a lot, Blue Sky, and on TikTok. And remember, deep breaths, because this is going to be a long fight, and we need you guys to be at your best. So take care of yourselves and hold on to your peace.
Can't get enough Meidas? Check out the Meidas Plus Substack for ad-free articles, reports, podcasts, daily recaps from Ron Filipkowski, and more. Sign up for free now at MeidasPlus.com.